There is a new law, HB 4337 in Texas, and it's coming out September 1st. And basically, it's targeting Mexican CDL holders. They say that there's a lot of fraudulent CDL holders, and they want to be able now to check to make sure that this driver has the right permits and just the right authorization to be working in America, right? I don't know how that specifically will hurt the B1 drivers, but if you are here legally, have the permits and the CDL to be here to work, you shouldn't have a problem. They think there's a problem out here in Texas. The big question for me is for all the Mexican truck drivers that are providing for their family, a lot of people I call a brother that are doing it legally. How do you feel about this law happening in Texas? Do you feel that it's targeting Mexican drivers? How do you feel? Because it's very specific, and I want to know, and I'm going to put this disclaimer out here right now, right? If you are here legally, 100% do what you do. I'm Asian American. I was born here. I'm proud to be here. But if you do things legally, that's what I'm about. But illegally, dropping down rates, taking away loads that could be going to drivers that have the right permits and CDL to do it, I'm not for that. Mutha Truckers, let's get into today's video. It's going to be a little touchy, but we got to talk about it. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. This topic today is going to be very emotional for people. And the reason why is because I'm getting word from both sides. One, that this new law in Texas is just targeting Mexican truck drivers. And so I'm getting truck drivers that are emailing me that say, I'm an American citizen, and if a DOT officer or someone comes up to me because I am Mexican American and makes me show proof that I am working here, I feel offended by that. And so I understand this. This is very, very sensitive, but on September 1st, which is coming soon, there will be a new law, and it states here, a Mexican CDL holder operating a commercial motor vehicle outside of the state's border counties will be required to possess a federally issued work visa for the license to be valid. So it looks like they're going to be checking Mexican truck drivers in Texas to see if their license is valid and that they have the right permits to be here, right? Legislative action was taken to address this ongoing problem of fraudulent issuance of Mexican CDLs without qualified testing measures. This practice presents a significant threat to public safety and homeland security. So this House bill is Bill 4337. Right, so it will be a law in Texas September 1st. Now, I do have a Mutha Trucker that wants to stay anonymous because of the backlash that he or she can get. And he or she says, quote unquote, a lot of companies have been doing it illegal for the last 6 years. What's happening is the Mexican companies are giving people loads from the U.S., for instance. They pick up in Laredo, deliver back in Laredo without even going to Mexico or coming from Mexico. So they're supposed to be enforcing those laws, So basically, B1 drivers, the way it's supposed to work, let me give you an example, is just say they, pick up a load in Mexico and then they drive it to Laredo, Texas. From there, they have to pick up a load from Laredo, Texas, or just deadhead back to Mexico. They're not allowed to drive across the nation because that could definitely mess with, our competition and prices. So that's what they say there. And it's affecting the U.S. drivers' pay and even amount of loads. This anonymous driver says, we can take a week because they would rather give it to a Mexican driver for cheaper labor. And in my opinion, I think this is why the rates coming and going from Texas are so low, but the federal government is not enforcing the law, so another state is going to start, right? That's that HB 4337 we're talking about. If you can keep my name private, I have worked for a lot of companies that are doing this. And this person is saying that 80% of the companies out in the border states like Laredo are illegally hiring drivers. That's what this anonymous tip is saying. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about this? Again, I know this is a very touchy subject, but at the end of the day, do you think that illegal drivers are the reason why the freight rates are going in the toilets right now? Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Again, I know it's so damn sensitive to talk about anything these days, but this is a trucking channel, and if the rates are going down, and if this can be an issue, because I do not condone anything that is illegal at all. If you're legally here to work, you have the right permits to work. I'm Asian American. I don't care what you are. But if you are allowed to work and be in the States to work as a truck driver, then we welcome it. We love it. But if you are not, and you are here illegally, and you are taking loads for cheaper, where it is bringing down the rates, then I am not for that either. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts about this are. I want to hear from the Mexican truck drivers. I know this is touchy, but I want to hear what you guys have to say about this.